In Wednesday, Jenna Ortega is at her brilliant best as Wednesday Addams. Addams, an outsider who couldn't fit in at her prior schools, is sent to Nevermore Academy in Jericho. She must master self-control, end a murdering spree in the community, and solve a murder mystery that has persisted for 25 years. Concerns regarding Ortega's have been raised in response to her role in the series. First up, there's been a lot of talk online about Wednesday lead actress Jenna Ortega and whether or not she's gay. So is she? Well, let's take a closer look. A very popular, pretty outstanding American actress that took 2022 by storm is Jenna Ortega. Now, you may have seen her first on the hit Netflix series Wednesday, but did you know she began her career as a child actor, garnering notoriety for her portrayal of Little Jane on the comedy drama series Jane the Virgin on the CW. However, her breakthrough role as Harley Diaz on the Disney Channel program Stuck in the Middle from 2016 to 2018 was her big break. Critics also greatly appreciated Ortega's portrayal of a youngster in the drama The Fallout, and she went on to act in the slasher films X and Scream, being known as a Scream Queen. She also was nominated for a Golden Globe nomination for her performance as Wednesday in the hit Netflix series Wednesday. So now that we have introduced the iconic actress, the big question on many fans' minds remains, what is Jenna Ortega's orientation? And is she currently seeing anyone? Now, we know that Jenna Ortega, the star of Wednesday Star, is straight and not gay. But did you know she had to deal with the notion that she was gay? But she doesn't appear to want to discuss or deny them. After she portrayed Veda Cavill in The Fallout, she became the subject of LGBT allegations. In the movie, Veda and Mia, a popular girl, hide in a bathroom stall during a school shooting. The experiences Veda and Mia had in the stall led to their friendship. They become close friends after the shooting and turn to drugs and alcohol to numb their suffering. They kiss and engage in activity after a drinking session. It's unclear whether they remain together at the film's conclusion. They obviously care deeply for one another, though. Because of Jenna's behavior in The Fallout, some of her followers believe that she is a member of the LGBTQ+ community. Naturally, Jenna's portrayal of Veda has little to do with her real life. That didn't stop fans from speculating, though. Additionally, while Jenna Ortega might not be gay, some Wednesday Addams fans are certain she is. They claim that Wednesday and Enid Sinclair, her roommate, have romantic affections for one another. They have interpreted the extended hugs and quizzical looks as signs of LGBT emotions. The two are traveling in the Wen Claire ship. According to rumors, Netflix doesn't tolerate fan theories regarding the roommates. It has been accused of deleting comments that make it seem like Addams is a lesbian. Interestingly, Netflix promoted the show by having a party at which drag queens donned Wednesday Addams-inspired looks, so the message is pretty confusing. The next big question, is she dating anyone right now? Now, whether she is dating anyone and her love life is a big mystery. Jenna Ortega has not been in a verified romantic relationship throughout her professional career, as far as we and the internet know. She has nevertheless dealt with numerous dating rumors. When Ortega and Asha Angel attended Just Jared's annual Halloween party as Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande, it was speculated that they were dating. They shared their joyful moments on social media while attending a fashion show and the Venom movie premiere. During an Instagram live session, Angel appeared to confirm that the two were dating. Ortega, though, denied that they had ever dated. Jacob Sartorius was also connected to Ortega after the two were apparently seen together in New York. The two reportedly filmed the music video for Jacob's single Chapstick in New York City. Despite their kissing in the music video, the two never actually dated. Another romantic interest was Isaac Presley, Jenna's co-star on Stuck in the Middle. While filming, the two apparently became close, although their relationship remained platonic. So she could very well be dating someone, but we may never know, as it appears she wants to keep this side of her life private, and we don't blame her. Speaking of Ortega, she completely captured the world's attention in 2022. So what else has she appeared in that you need to watch immediately? You need to get accustomed to hearing the name Jenna Ortega, since the talented young actor is beginning to appear everywhere. Ortega has made an impression in several films and TV shows throughout her career, despite being only 20 years old. Ortega is a new screen queen for the modern day in many aspects. She has a few roles on IMDb that have received great ratings, even though her career is relatively young. Now ranking them in order, in 7th place, Studio 666. The band Foo Fighters performed in this comedy hybrid as inflated versions of themselves. At the suggestion of their manager Jeremy Schill, they traveled to a house where they want to get their writing mojo back. But sadly, the band's main vocalist, Dave Grohl, is possessed by Greg Knoll's demonic spirit and is killing everyone in the estate. As Grohl is the only survivor and gives a concert while displaying symptoms that a demon is still in possession of him, the rest of the band tries to figure out how to liberate him from the possession, but ultimately fails. Despite playing a supporting role in the film, Jenna Ortega turns up an outstanding performance. She portrays Sky Willow, the drummer for Greg Knoll's group Dream Widow, who suffers a hammer blow to the head. She gives her tragic character enough of heart and melancholy in the few time we get to see her. Next, the film The Babysitter, Killer Queens. The narrative of Cole Johnson, played by Judah Lewis, who survived the satanic cult's attempted murders but is now untrusted, is continued in this dark comedy horror film. His parents finally enroll him in a mental institution, which he escapes from with the help of his closest friend, Melanie, and several other kids. Cole has bad news. Melanie and company are members of the cult that previously attempted to assassinate him. Cole is helped to leave the cult by Ortega's character Phoebe Atwell, a freshman at Cole's school. She did a fantastic job capturing Phoebe's carefree demeanor, which would have been lost on a less skilled actress. Since Phoebe and Cole were already dating by the third movie, fans are likely to see Ortega there. Taking the fifth spot, Stuck in the Middle. The life of the Diaz family, especially Harley Diaz, the creative middle child of her parents' 7 children, are followed in this family comedy on Disney Channel. We see how Harley deals with being caught in the midst of everyone and occasionally being forgotten, while her family engages in a variety of fun excursions. Harley occasionally breaks the fourth wall to offer commentary on what is happening. The family gets along despite the pandemonium in the home. As a result of her outstanding performance as Harley, Jenna Ortega won the Imagen Award for Best Young Actor in 2018, which she was nominated for again in 2019. In fourth, her appearance in Scream. Scream, the fifth installment in the slasher genre to get the most consistently positive reviews, is another recent addition to Jenna Ortega's filmography. As a new copycat ghost-faced killer shows up to hunt down those with familial ties to those in the franchise's history, Scream brings back the primary trio from the first movie. Given that her sister is the primary last girl, Tara, who is played by Ortega, defies the series' tradition of having the first victim in the opening scene by living and going on to play a role later on. In the impending Scream 6 sequel, she will play the same part again. Next, the film The Fallout was amazing. The Fallout is the movie to watch if you really want to understand how good Jenna Ortega is as an actor. The film received acclaim for the performers and the rookie writer-director Megan Park when it first debuted at South by Southwest in 2021, and then made its HBO Max debut in early 2022. The movie centers on 2 teenage girls who, while hiding in the bathroom during a school shooting, develop a sad friendship. Despite the film's greatness and the heartbreaking performances by Ortega and Maddie Ziegler, it is difficult to watch it more than once owing to the overall melancholy. Of course, taking the second spot, the film X. In this movie, a cast of performers and their inexperienced director travel to Texas to film an adult movie in an old couple's barn. The old couple has some dark secrets of their own, which the group is unaware of, and as a result, a string of violent events occurs that results in the deaths of almost everyone involved. X had the impression of being a lost piece of horror film from the 1970s that ended up in the present day. Its homage to classic slasher films, particularly the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 1974, won accolades from critics. Ortega's portrayal of the innocent and generally naive Lorraine Day stands out among the cast. To dispel the notion that she is unreliable, Lorraine wants to demonstrate herself and break away from the notion that she is innocent. So, she decides to volunteer to partake in an adult film, with her boyfriend being very against it. Ortega's iconic cry, featured in all of the movie's promotional materials, was delivered during the film's climactic scene, demonstrating her status as one of the best scream queens of her generation. She performed admirably alongside Mia Goth and Brittany Snow, among others. Horror movie fans will undoubtedly associate Jenna Ortega with the genre. And in number 1, not very surprising, the Netflix series Wednesday. After attempting to kill her brother's bullies, Wednesday Addams is sent to Nevermore Academy, and the story of Wednesday recounts her exploits there. While there, she gets personally entangled with the suspicious killings that have been happening near the school for supernatural outcasts and decides to try to solve the case. Fascinatingly and hilariously, Ortega successfully taps into the personality of the iconic character as the emotionally unaffected daughter of Morticia and Gomez Addams. Wednesday is one of the most popular shows of 2022, despite the boarding school Wednesday is sent to, giving the series a Harry Potter or The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina feel. Wednesday's distinctive visual aesthetic and performances from people like Ortega, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and Luis Guzman have also contributed to this. Unfortunately, guys, that is all the time we had for today. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and as always, thanks for watching.